Welcome to everybody. In this lesson we will talk about the importance, the distribution and the ecological role of fungi. Fungi is a huge group of eukaryotes which are characterized by a multicellular structure usually called hypha. Also, if some of them has a unicellular structure, and these are yeast. They are characterized by a specific nutritional way, which is by means of adsorption. From an evolutive point of view, fungi are very close to the animals, and they are usually divided in 6 major groups. The 2 most evolved group of fungi are the so-called Ascomycota and Basidiomycota. Glomerulomycota are really very important because they create symbiosis with many plants. Zygomycota are usually involved in the decay of organic matter. Chytridiomycota is a group of fungi usually found in water environment, and Microsporidia is an important group of animal pathogens. But how many of you know how many fungi are there in our planets? According to the more recent research, almost 120,000 fungal species have already been described, but their biodiversity seems much bigger. Indeed, the number of estimated fungal species range between 1.5 and 5 million of species. Indeed, fungi is one of the biggest group of organisms in our planets. And very few person knows that the largest organism on the earth is a fungus. This fungus is a strain of Armillaria solidipes that was discovered in the 90s in a forest in Oregon in USA. And this fungus occupies a space of about 6.5 square kilometers. Hence much more bigger than any plants of animal till now described. Fungi are really widespread in every habitat, and here you can see a table where are reported the biomass in a forest soil, and as you can see, fungi represent up to the 80% of the biomass you can find in a soil, so they are the main component of soils, where they really play a pivotal role in nutrient cycling or in the creation of symbiosis with the roots of the plants. Fungi are also widespread in water environment where they play key roles and where can behave as symbionts of other organisms, or where they can parasitize different algae or animals. And in the last few years, fungi has also been recognized as important contaminant of drinking water. But fungi are also widespread in the air, where they represent the main component of the air particulate, and the air is the main way of dispersion of fungi, and in the air fungi can cause allergies or disease also for human beings. All fungi, as we have already known, are heterotrophic, and this means that they require organic matter for their nutrition, and they can acquire this organic matter behaving in 3 different ways. As saprotroph, that means that they get the nutrients from dead organic matter. They can behave as a parasite of other organisms, hence absorbing the nutrient for living host, or they can create a mutualistic symbiosis with different kind of organism, getting benefits for both the organism. Indeed, fungi as symbiotes play a pivotal role in the ecosystem. Some examples of the most important symbiosis that fungi can establish are lichens, which are symbiosis between fungi and algae, the mycorrhizae, which are symbiosis between fungi and the terrestrial plant, but fungi can create symbiosis also with many insects or arthropods. However, fungi can also behave as terrific pathogens, and indeed they are the major pathogen of both herbaceous and foresty plant, causing a huge amount of economic problem to humankind. And on the other hand, very few pathogens can attack human beings or warm-blooded animals. In most of cases, they are well known for their peculiarity to, let me say, degrade keratin, and this means that they are usually involved in the disease of the skin in human being or in the disease of the nails, for example. But in the last few years, they have also been recognized as the major pathogen of the two most important pandemia in the animal world, the one which attacked the bats and the one on the amphibian. But the capability, this killer capability of fungi can be also exploited by humans. Indeed, many fungi can parasite other organisms like fungi, insects, nematodes, and weeds, and thence are used as biocontrol agent in agriculture, making possible to limit the use of pesticides in agriculture and hence having the possibility to get a sort of more sustainable agriculture. Of course, most fungi can behave as saprotroph, and hence they are really very important in the natural cycle of carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus, and hence they act as a minor laser. And the main feature of fungi is that they, with respect to bacteria, are able to degrade the more recalcitrant compound we can find in nature, like lignin, chitin, and keratin. And because of this reason, they are also often used in bioremediation for their capability to degrade xenobiotic compound. On the other hand, this great capability to eat any kind of organic matter can be also the cause of biodeterioration, where they act human manufacture, and finally they can destroy huge amount of crops, food and feed. Finally, fungi play a pivotal role in biotechnology, where since the ancient time they have been used for food production in bread, wine, beer, salami and cheeses. And in more recent times, they are really fundamental for human beings because of their production of many pharmaceutical compounds as antibiotics or other medicine. They are also very important for the production of many bulk chemicals as organic acid, pigment, dyes, aroma, which are used in different fields of application. And finally, they are also very important for the heterologous expression of many molecules, which are really important. So we can try to finish this lesson saying that fungi are really ubiquitous organisms which are able to colonize any matrix, so we can find them in soil, in water and the air. They are really very important for the ecological role they can play in nature, and their ability to attack any organic substrate make them very useful for many applications, like for example bioremediation. However, they can also be the cause of health problems and of enormous economical damages for our society. Thank you very much for your attention.